Alright, people, here is the crux of our topic. Networking is about two things. One, what is the goal you have when you're networking with people? So, it is about the goals, it is about the purpose that you have from a networking standpoint. And the other one is what kind of relationships you intend to build. Both of them together when combined, and when it is a network of these goals and relationships, is when you build a network for yourself, right? And that's exactly what this context of networking is all about. And for it to work, there are three quintessential points. The first one is selling yourself, which is how do you enable people around to accept talking to you, accept understanding you, accept to know you more. The second one is being resourceful. And the third one is being genuine. So these three have their own roles. And what I'm going to do is talk about these three things in a little more detail. The first one, like I said, is sell yourself. Sell yourself is about selling your USP, unique selling proposition. When I say that, if someone has to connect with you, if someone has to talk to you, if someone has to have conversations with you, why should that person talk to you? What is the benefit that person is going to gain when they are connecting with you and having conversations? So your USP, which is unique selling proposition, or your aha factor, should be very clear. And even before others understand that, it is very important that you will need to see how it is playing a role in your sphere. The second one is how do you sell your competencies? For example, maybe you're a fantastic digital marketer, or for example, you're amazing at your finance skills, or you're a fantastic radio jockey, or an excellent semiconductor engineer, right? It could be any of these, and you may be fantastic at a certain set of skills and competency. So your USP could also be what is your specialty, and are you talking about it to the outside world? A very important step, if you remember in the initial story that I mentioned, it is the proactive initiative that you have to take to build your networks. And for it to be a proactive initiative, you will have to step out of your comfort zone and talk to people on your own. The next one would be around you being resourceful. Now, you being resourceful is, do you know people? Do you know places? Do you know times that you can help people with? Meaning, do I know someone who can come in as your next speaker for the following event? Do I know some scientist in a petroleum industry who can actually come down to my new startup, new startup around petrochemical piece, come in as a subject matter expert and talk to them around it? The third one could be also about resourceful being at the right time and at the right place. It's very important to find the right set of solutions. It could be people, it could be places, it could be times, it could be resources that I can bring it to be handy. So each one of these play a very important role, and hence, if you have to network people, being resourceful is very, very important. The third one is being genuine, which is being original, which means you can't fake, right? This is very important because only then will you have clarity of what you want to achieve by networking with people. Altogether, if you're able to sell yourself, if you're able to be resourceful, if you're able to be genuine, you're definitely building a network for yourself that will be with you for life. And the idea of a brand is you either sell your idea or you sell your stories. You build a social influence to your stories, to your ideas. As a result of this, people are thinking about it, people feel for it, people are acting around it. Acting as in they are taking action from the idea or the story that you said. More importantly, the bigger word that I want you to pick from here is social influence. Now you must be wondering, यार नेटवर्किंग के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, हम ब्रांड के बारे में कहाँ से आ गए? Well, networking is also a function of, right? So building a brand or having an idea or having a story of your own that you can share with others makes a lot of difference in the area of networking. So the question is, what is your story? What is your idea? What is so special about you? And please understand, what is so special about you is unique to each one of us. When I say that, if you are an artist, be it fine arts or performing arts, and if that is your USP, then that is your story. If you are a scientist, that is your story. If you are just a simple guy doing a simple stuff, then that is your story. If you're someone who likes writing, then that is your story. If you're someone who likes creating social impact, who likes animals, supporting animal welfare, if you're someone who likes talking about historical figures, that is your specialty. Each one of us have a unique specialities, and we have to find our USPs in our own ways. You knowing your story will therefore allow you to build clarity for yourself, clarity of what you want to achieve, how you want to achieve. The moment you know what you want to achieve, your goal is clear, how you want to achieve, then you'll know what kind of people to connect with, to network with, to achieve the what part of it. So you will need relationships to achieve your goals, and networking is essentially a combination of both of them. It is very, very important to understand and remember the do's and don'ts of networking. When I say that, if you were to network, one of course is to reach out to people. It could be virtually or it could be in real time, meaning right in front of you physically. Both sides. What is very interesting is you have to start. Not assume that I am the king and hence the entire world will walk up to me and I will build a network. That's actually a fallacy, right? If you have to build your network, you have to reach out to people and you have to talk to anybody and everybody, which makes sense and is synced with your goal. The second one, when you're networking, there are two parts to it. One, if you're physically networking, have the right posture, have the right eye contact, have the right handshake, have the right body language. If it is virtual, again, follow the necessary Zoom etiquettes or Meet etiquettes or Teams etiquettes. Have a confident language, make sense of what you're speaking. Ensure you are doing just the right thing, having the right body language so that people are interested to speak to you. More importantly, and this is where I want to share a few examples of what to do, what not to do, right? Never irritate people. Physically, if someone does not show interest, if someone is not wanting to talk to you at that point in time, don't nag them. नहीं मुझसे अभी बात करो, मुझे बात करना है, networking करना है. It doesn't work that way, right? Even virtually, we can't keep sending a message on LinkedIn to someone every 2 hours. Hello, do you have a job for me? Hello, do you have a job for me? Hello, take this resume. Please get me a job. Hello this, hello that. Not just job, but even otherwise conversations, not just on LinkedIn or Insta, anywhere. After a certain point in time, beyond 1 or 2 attempts, you should not push someone. Well, that network or that connection will anyways not be of no use if we end up irritating people. So please ensure when you connect with people, you're connecting with the right set of people. You're doing a proper welcome or hi or greetings, and you're staying in touch with them regularly. You can't do networking today and then not stay in touch with them, and suddenly after 10 years realize, oh, this person works in Google and I want a job in Google today, so let me talk to him after 10 years. I'm so sorry, but that doesn't work that way. It's a network based on your periphery of things. You will have to identify just the right frequency and stay in touch with people. Right? Ensure there are regular updates in your social media footprint so that people know what's happening in your life. And you're also responding to their events of life by liking, following, commenting, and things like that. Networking can be done virtually as well as physically, and hence, in the present scenario, it has to be a combination of both of them. Networking is all about selling yourself, being resourceful, being genuine. Anybody can be resourceful to you, or you can be resourceful to anyone around anytime. Nevertheless, people will believe in what you bring to table only if you're genuine, rather than fapping around. And the only way people will remember who you are is by selling yourself better and better every time. With that, that was a quick snapshot of the power of networking. Thank you so much. All the best, all of you.